Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Paul Heyman was recently written off WWE SmackDown in Roman Reigns' absence. The two close allies were recently spotted together for the first time since WrestleMania XL. Reigns' father Sikoa peacefully passed away last week. The tribal chief was recently spotted with a few big names and his family at his father's memorial service. Last week, Reigns' father Sikoa passed away at the age of 79. A memorial service was held in his honor earlier this week, where Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, Rikishi, and The Rock's mother Ada Johnson were spotted among other members of the Inoue family. A young member of the Inoue family shared multiple photographs of the family at the service. He accompanied it with a touching message about his family. Uncle Polo's service was a heartfelt gathering. Several of us had the opportunity to share our thoughts and memories, expressing our feelings and honoring his memory. Afterward, we came together as a family to spend some time together, reflecting and supporting one another. Check out the photos in the Instagram post below. Paul Heyman can be seen in the last image. It is the first time Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns have been photographed together since WrestleMania XL, where the tribal chief lost his undisputed WWE Championship. It is also the first time Paul Heyman has been seen since receiving a beatdown of a lifetime at the hands of Solo Sikoa's bloodline. Solo Sikoa recently sent a warning to Roman Reigns for the first time since WWE WrestleMania XL. Following Roman Reigns' hiatus from the ring, Solo Sikoa decided to take control of the bloodline himself. He seems to have lied to Paul Heyman about being made in charge of the group by the tribal chief. Last week, Sikoa beat down Heyman after the latter refused to acknowledge him. The latest edition of SmackDown saw Solo Sikoa send a direct message to Reigns. WWE is planting the seeds for the head of the table's return. The attack on the wise men has already given Reigns enough reason to make a return. Sikoa's latest message would have added fuel to the fire to give him all the more reason to return. The former undisputed WWE champion could come back to assemble the original members of the bloodline and find some more help from elsewhere to take down Sikoa and his new group. Fans could see the Usos and Sami Zayn work with Roman Reigns again in the near future. ### Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman spotted together for the first time since WWE WrestleMania XL in the bustling heart of New York City, where the lights never dim and the streets always hum with life. An unexpected duo was spotted together for the first time since WWE WrestleMania XL. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, two titans of the wrestling world, were seen exiting a luxurious black SUV, sending waves of speculation and excitement through the wrestling community. The setting was Madison Square Garden, a place steeped in wrestling history and grandeur. As the SUV pulled up to the VIP entrance, a crowd began to gather, drawn by the magnetic presence of the WWE's most enigmatic pair. The fans, a mix of die-hard supporters and curious onlookers, buzzed with anticipation, cameras and phones at the ready. Roman Reigns, the reigning WWE Universal Champion, stepped out first. His presence was commanding, his physique imposing. Dressed in a sleek black suit, his long hair tied back, Reigns exuded an aura of confidence and power. His every movement was deliberate, each step a testament to his dominance both inside and outside the ring. Beside him, Paul Heyman, his trusted advisor and advocate, emerged with his signature swagger. Heyman, in his impeccably tailored suit, looked every bit the mastermind that fans had come to respect and fear. The dynamic between Reigns and Heyman had always been a captivating one. Since aligning himself with Heyman, Reigns had transformed into the tribal chief, a persona that commanded respect and fear in equal measure. Heyman's strategic brilliance and silver-tongued promos had elevated Reigns to unprecedented heights, making him the undisputed face of the WWE. Their appearance together at Madison Square Garden, however, was more than just a casual reunion. WrestleMania XL had left the WWE Universe with more questions than answers. The fallout from Reigns' victory had been seismic, and Heyman's absence from Reigns' side in the following months had only fueled speculation. Was there tension between the tribal chief and his special counsel? Or was this part of a larger, more intricate plan? As they made their way through the crowd, Reigns and Heyman maintained a stoic silence, their expressions giving nothing away. The fans' questions and shouts were met with polite nods and brief smiles. This was a public appearance, but the real discussions, the real decisions, would happen away from prying eyes. Inside Madison Square Garden, the atmosphere was electric. The arena, empty save for a few staff members and security, seemed to hold its breath. This was no ordinary visit. The very walls seemed to hum with anticipation, aware that history was being made. Reigns and Heyman headed to a private suite overlooking the arena. The suite, reserved for the most elite of guests, offered a panoramic view of the iconic venue. As they settled into the plush leather seats, the gravity of the moment began to sink in. This was a place where legends were made, and tonight, Reigns and Heyman were about to add another chapter to their storied legacy. The conversation between Reigns and Heyman was intense, their voices low but filled with determination. They discussed strategies, potential alliances, and the future of the WWE. Heyman, ever the strategist, laid out plans that were as audacious as they were brilliant. Reigns listened intently, his eyes fixed on the ring below, where so many battles had been fought and won. As the night wore on, the bond between Reigns and Heyman seemed to strengthen. The mutual respect and understanding were palpable. They were more than just a champion and his advocate, they were partners, each integral to the other's success. Outside the suite, the buzz continued. News of their meeting had spread like wildfire, and the speculation reached fever pitch. Social media was ablaze with theories and predictions. What did this reunion mean for the WWE? Were they planning a major shakeup? Or was this simply a reaffirmation of their alliance? The answers would come in time. For now, the sight of Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman together again was enough to ignite the imagination of the WWE universe. It was a reminder that in the world of professional wrestling, alliances could shift, and new chapters could begin at any moment. As Reigns and Heyman left Madison Square Garden, their expressions were unreadable, but their purpose was clear. They had set the wheels in motion for something big, something that would shake the very foundations of the WWE. For the fans, the waiting game began. What new twists and turns lay ahead? Only time would tell. But one thing was certain, with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman at the helm, the WWE was in for a wild ride. Their reunion was not just a moment, it was a statement. The tribal chief and his special counsel were back together, and the wrestling world would never be the same again. In the days that followed, the WWE Universe remained on edge, watching and waiting. Every promo, every match, every appearance by Reigns and Heyman was dissected for clues. The excitement was palpable, the anticipation unbearable. And as the next WWE event loomed on the horizon, fans knew that whatever happened next, it would be nothing short of spectacular. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman were back, and the WWE was ready for a new era of dominance, intrigue, and unparalleled entertainment. The story was far from over, in fact, it had only just begun.